6 a.m. You hear Edward drinking his water from his Sarah water system that I sell. Buy your healthy waters from me. The best pitcher around. Not just at sales. There Edward is at my feet. My diffuser from sage. A few essential oils. Oil of oregano. Immunity must always be boosted, maintained, attained, reclaimed. My herbal teas that I drink practically every day. They remind me of my strawberry blonde hair flying in the wind, naturally, that I had for decades, that nobody really complimented me on. My same son. My son has the same hair. Well, I didn't pluck them and put them on his head. Genetic code, he's more Dutch than I am, and then the Scottish, maybe a bit of Irish. This is for the dogs. Half a pound of meat times 2 per day, each dog, and I'm making cat's hot flax cracks. There's 3 different seeds in that. I'm going to be buying more seeds. It's going to be a 6-seed cat's hot cracks. Some of my beautiful crystals. Yes, Thelma. And then this is what my French green lentils turn out to be. Even if you don't have the sunshine outside, you're locked away in an office like we are, darkness everywhere, Thelma, and you can still have chlorophyll-laden sprouts from even a stinky fluorescent light above here. And then maca root for the doggies that I put on top of their meat. I do not give them cat's hot flax cracks. Some of my crystals, most of them are on the other side there. So this is geranium and chamomile. I keep them clean. They look a little dusty right now. That's all right. And they get an apple each with the meal. And then there'll also be, I ran out of dulse and also hijiki or nori. So I'm going to buy some directly from East Coast, Maine, Morn. I really believe in that man. He's an incredible role model. And this is from Sage. I love this. I just keep it out so I remember when I wash my hands, which is constant, to put that back on my skin. There's so much many things I'm always working on. There's also more sprouts right, ouch, bashed into the dehydrator. See, that is just from the chlorophyll making fluorescent light. Far from ideal. I'm looking for some red lights as well. And I've got a bunch of tomatoes over on the other side and onions, and they don't get onions. They do like tomatoes. I don't overdo it. And there'll be beets they'll get soft when they stay outside, so they're inside the little cubby hole of a fridge, tiny fridge I have. And I wonder what's inside it right now. Oh, there's a light that doesn't even work, so I won't show you. And then there's another. Hi, Edward. Hello, beautiful, handsome young man. And this is another little fridge, and it's got a lot of carrots for the dogs, nuts and seeds for my Powerballs, and blueberries for my blueberry smoothie, and I get blueberries, berries every day. And there should be some more grapes and some more green and Concord grapes at the store because I didn't go to the farmer's market. Let me see, I'll show you right now. Here we go. Oh. Edward wants some. I don't mean to tease him. So that's the grapes. They're not going to get any unless they fall on the floor. And then there's more. Oh, there's some green grapes in there. I didn't get Udo's Choice for a long time, and then I found a great deal of steal on local cauliflower, purple, which I love. So I got that. It reminded me of my son and I when we used to eat Udo's. Oh, God. I haven't talked to anyone since yesterday or the day before, so I don't know how to talk. And then this is the stuff I always buy for my son. and it's miso soup. The pricey stuff, what's on the side of it, some piece of green vegetable. And I fed that to the homeless man that I looked after the other day. And I hope he's alive. I felt so guilty the next day that I didn't do more for him. They have this thing, they call it compassion burnout. I don't really know if that's a term. It's just a reminder for me to get sleep at night. And then there's also zucchini in here. And more carrots and lemon. And that needs to be defrosted. Yeah, that's why I had my landlord buy my second fridge, because of how this is such a joke. And that's the meat for them. Anyone? Oh God, I just not used to talking. Willing to donate, you definitely can. And this, I hadn't had bee pollen for a long time. I don't feed that to the dogs. So I bought that. I don't know about keeping it in the fridge because it can also get condensation. So I have some up here in the cupboard to the left above. And then this is my favorite Ron Tea Garden Spring Dragon that I raised my son on as well. It's gotten more and more pricey. I used to have a foil wrap. I'm grateful because more whales and fish will live because they're all eating the plastic, wrap. And just turning around a lot of things in my life. I just did 50 push-ups, only like the knee push-ups, considering I've done 0 for decades. That's pretty good. And I started saying, oh, I'll just do 10. No, I'll do 50. I might do more. You can do it on the bare floor without pulling out a mat. And I just did 350 reverse Pilates. Look at this. Very pretty. That's right. I put them after I charged them. I charged them on selenite. There's a little bit of something there. Some kind of cleaner than my nails, though. So those are the cleaned off spear balls from a lovely lady. Online I've got them from. Now I found her husband. Looks like her husband has another one, so they're never in competition and they're always putting on some kind of sale. Mani Padma. I don't remember the rest of the words. Mani Padma. Mani Padma. That's going on memory. And there are a lot of chantings and affirmations I do. Mostly I talk to myself, so I, right here, my upper chest, my thymus, I talk to my cells and my organs, and I activate and energize and innervate myself. Isn't that pretty? And there's so many more. Okay, I'll take a swoop over here. It's from my antique. Oh, fingernails. And then these are kind of going, so I let go of some of them. They still smell quite fragrant. And these are my baby tomatoes I love. I didn't grow them. I'm going to start doing aquaponics in here. I'm going to get a kit and start doing aquaponics in here, 4x4. I'm going to look for something local that's maybe being used or someone can build for me, or I'm going to buy from a fellow that I watched one of his webinars recently. And then a girl told me not to tell anybody about this, but if this saves lives, and it does, castor oil, and it removed a tumor from my bitch. She no longer has that big, black, ugly tumor. And my sister, because of me, and my sister made that doily. She didn't make it specifically for me. She told me I could wash my face with it. I'm not going to. It's too pretty to even use on my dishes. It's too pretty. So, and then I bought this one. That's Thelma. She made that one. And then this one I bought antique. It's like a God's eye. I used to make these out of yarn when I was a girl. If you don't know what your purpose is, you're just not remembering. It's what brought you joy when you were a kid. It's the things you enjoyed doing. And this is my Cuisinart I use daily. I had a Vitamix and someone I used to trust that lives in a penthouse. Yeah. Stole all my stuff and sold it. Yeah. Punishment, eh? Wow. So all I can do is see the good in everything, even if I don't see much good in too many nobodies. So remember, even people that hurt you have seemingly good moments, because I know how to turn a beast into an angel. It's better than knowing how to turn an angel into a beast. And that's what they want to do. They want to take your goodness for themselves, siphon you, and fill you with their ugly darkness. Don't allow them. Beat them with an orange carrot if so. So I'm going to be getting more crystals, Etsy, a reward for myself for a lot of good things I've been doing. And I'm starting shiatsu reflexology, 50 minutes every day for my healing broken fractured toes, 7 of them, 1 foot. That was a while ago. It doesn't mean it's completely healed, I'll tell you that. And I am continuing to do things that I haven't done forever or for decades. And what else did I do today that I've never done? I lift myself up into a half bridge, and then I lifted alternate legs up to the sky, and it builds and rounds your buttocks, gluteals. And I'm probably going to feel that. I only did 50 of them. I might do another 50. On a bare floor, though, I probably should lay out my mat because it's kind of cold and doesn't feel that good on my bones. And I did a lot of spinal flexions. I did cat's cradle, K-A-T-S cradle. And even if your Buddha has a broken head, that's still reminiscent of compassion, because that is what Buddha represents. Buddha is very much the divine. That's, again, I'm not able to talk. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not out for, sometimes a day or two at a time. And I haven't even been singing. I've just been listening to my cellular body. Oh, I was going to show you more. I'll let this go. So this is for the doggies get when we come back from our walk. Maybe by the time we leave, it'll be 7 a.m. and it might be somewhat light out. I hope so, because then we can all get some light, and then they'll feast, and then I'll make my intermittent smoothie. I've already done my mustard greens and a bunch of other dried powders, and I'm going to next do astragalus, and I did Paul de Arco. There's many items I do in a day. There's a reason I am supernaturalwoman.com. There is a lot of healthiest reasoning behind my superpowers, and we all have them. I can't wait to make my cat's hot flax cracks. I sent Bonnie Bubblegum Reynolds some last week. I'm sending my baby sister Thelma some today, and if my son is so blessed, he might get some next week. It would pay for his character building for him to connect and contact me. Yes. Pure white light, Catherine.